Washington Bureau reporter Samantha-Jo Roth is in the nation's capital with more details for us tonight. Samantha.
Well, Tammy, this tragedy is renewing conversations about mental health and gun control. The lawmakers here on Capitol Hill don't appear to be on the same page when it comes to addressing these fatal mass shootings.
You know, this is an all too familiar story for Orlando, just a year and a half away from the tragic Pulse nightclub shooting.
Florida Congresswoman Val Demings is frustrated that Congress has yet to take action. The debate in Washington has been mostly split along party lines on whether gun control is the answer.
This issue, once again, has nothing to do with the Second Amendment. This issue is about keeping guns out of the hands of people who should not have them in the first place.
Florida Senator Marco Rubio says he's open to legislation, but he did not specifically mention gun control.
I think it is a legitimate thing to say that even as we mourn, we have an obligation to ask ourselves, is there something we could have done or should do to ensure that we don't see these things happening?
A little less than a year ago, President Trump signed a measure nixing an Obama-era regulation that blocked gun sales to certain mentally ill people. As investigators continue to learn more about the suspect, it's unclear if that rule could have stopped him from carrying out the attack.
That regulation was one of the first things that President Trump eliminated during his first few days in office. So it's impossible for me to take anything he has to say on the subject seriously when he literally went out of his way to stop the progress that was already happening.
Attorney General Jeff Sessions has a different take, calling on law enforcement to focus on laws already on the books to prevent gun violence.
It's not good if we've got gun laws that say criminals can't carry guns and they never get enforced. So we intend to enforce our laws, and if anything, the recent events have caused us to know we need to do even more in the future.
Now, President Trump plans to meet with the victims' families in Parkland, Florida, and local officials and first responders. We're live tonight in Washington. Samantha-Jo Roth, Spectrum, News 13.